Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to Three Trails Tarot. I'm going to do your monthly reading for May 2021. And before we get started, I just want to apologize for being late with this reading. I try to get them done either by the end of the month or no later than the 1st, but I went and have visited with my family and I wanted to give them my full attention. Put that there since it fell out. So I hope you can forgive me for having this reading late, posting this reading late. Okay. Also, if you are interested in asking a personal question, stay with me until the end. Instead of pulling tarot cards or oracle cards, I'm actually going to pull a Chinese fortune telling stick. I thought we'd do something different to make it kind of fun. So hang in there with me until the end, okay? So we can do that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do your reading now, Sagittarius, or Saggies. See what we got for you. All right, so the next one is Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, holy cow, 2 of Pentacles. Lots of money cards here. So May looks like a very prosperous month for you. Judgment, 7 of Wands, the Hierophant, the Justice card, and the King of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and 10 of Wands. Okay, it looks like it's going to be a very positive month for you, Sag. Especially where finances is concerned and family. So it looks like you're going to be working hard and feeling the exhaustion or the effects of working pretty hard. So let's see what we have for you. Okay, let me go ahead and read your May cards. So we start off the month in deep thought and reaching in, trying to examine what we want for the future. It looks like here, Sag, you are really using a lot of your intuition for this month of May. A lot of intuition. This is your recent past, but I believe this is still going on based on these bottom cards here. A lot of contemplation, a lot of re-examination, self-examination and analysis, and just using a lot of your intuition to make decisions, it looks like, in your recent past. You also discovered something that you felt gave you more purpose or made you feel more clear on your purpose or the direction that you want to go in for the rest of this year. So you were enlightened and you feel you're more self-assured and more clear on the path that you want to take, or whatever decisions that you want to make. You're much clearer about where you need to go. You also, in the recent past, started some new investments or new projects or new passions that you pursued in order to grow your finances, grow your sense of security, maybe a new home, maybe paid off some debt, things that make you feel more stable and secure. You've started a lot of actions in the very recent past, probably January, February, March, in order to reach this goal, the realization that you came about, that you realize you decided based on this to do more of this. So whatever that was that you realized, because I'm not going to know, there's too many of you out there, I'm not going to know what it was. It might be different for each of you, but it all kind of spurred this need to start some new things that you thought would be helpful in the future as they expanded, as they grew, as the results came in. Now, in your present point of time, that's this column here, you had all of these great ideas, and some of them you already started, and then you continued to do more of that. You took more action, more aggressive action to make yourself more secure, make yourself more stable, Sagittarius. You did a lot of planning here, you did a lot of introspecting, and you come to the realization that there are certain things, actions you need to take in order to have the stability that you want for the future. So this is a real big driving force for you for May. And as you do that, you also are protecting yourself. You're making sure that if, for those of you who are expanding your resources via a new job, or maybe by way of a promotion, you're defending yourself against competition. So you're doing a lot of research. See, there's this yellow light really kind of caught my eye, and this, I believe, has to do with your intuition, your gut feeling, and also being smart about how you're going to prevent the competition from taking something from you that you need in order to grow your resources. So this is where you're at right now, Sag, is you're expanding, you're taking action to expand your resources. You're really implementing a lot of activities that you had thought of earlier in the year, and you're really going full force on that now to make sure that you are comfortable in the future. And this Seven of Wands is you being very defensive about that idea, whatever this is, whatever these projects are. So here we have a lot of family. This picture or this card of family with 10 of Pentacles tells me that your end goal is to provide for your family. And that's why I'm skipping through to the future here. But this is why you're very defensive about your goals and your ideas and your passions and where you want to take your plan. Because you have a plan, Sag. You have a plan on what you're going to do for this month. However, along with this plan, there are some things that you're not sure you'll be able to complete by your timeline that you've established for yourself. And that has you concerned and that has you worried. And so you are constantly reflecting on what you need to do to get this going. And this card usually with 8 of Swords is, we see some, this can be interpreted as someone who looks in the mirror and doesn't like what they see. But in your case, Sag, for this reading, what I see this card representing is you being concerned that your plans are not going to go as you hope they would go. And you're worried that may not meet your timeline for achieving many of these goals. And so you're kind of, knocking yourself. And this is happening right now. This is your current timeline. Where you're at right now this week, you're just a little concerned about, how things are going to flow. However, in your future, you will provide for your family. Your family will be fine. This is a very good month for you, Sag. You're going to really start to see a lot of these things that you've put in place take fruition, excuse me, and grow and actually see the results of your work. And you're going to be able to provide more and more for your family. So this is a very good month. This is in the future. And when I say in the future, I mean probably by the end of May, you'll start to see all of this stuff that you implemented, coming, working out for you. You'll start to see the results. And in addition to that, in the future, you're going to, it seems like you're, Sag, looking more to your faith, looking more to you're becoming more, I don't want to say religious, but some of you are becoming more religious. It depends on your faith. Some of you are becoming more religious. Some of you are becoming more spiritual. Some of you are creating stronger bonds with your family, creating stronger bonds with certain institutions that you believe match your values. That could be a church. That could be volunteer work that you feel matches your values and your family's values. It could also be a charity that you're supporting or you're working with. So Sag, it looks like you're really going to be doing a lot of community stuff in addition to trying to grow your self-worth. And when I say self-worth, I mean your finances, your home, your cars, your bills, minimizing the bills, minimizing your liability, and just really having more abundance in your life. So in doing that, you become more open to a lot of this other stuff, which was always important to you, but maybe you just didn't have a whole lot of time to give to it. But now you're feeling more open to it. I think because you just feel so much better about things, Sag. I hope this resonates with all of you who are listening, because this is going to be a very good month for Sagittarius, it looks like. However, all of this work, all this effort, all of this giving is going to wear you out in the future. You're going to need time for rest. You're going to need time for respite. You're going to need to be able to rejuvenate and heal, because you're going to be giving so much of your time and effort, and this is a lot of physical, mental, and emotional attendance. So you will get exhausted from it. Just so like a heads up, right? It's not like the end of the world. It's not going to destroy you, but you're going to be tired and you're going to need to rest. So that's what that's showing for your future, Sag. And you are a fire sign. You have a lot of energy. So probably for most of us, we would have already had experienced this right now in this present point in time. But since you typically have a lot of energy, you must be doing a lot more than your usual activity to get to this point. So this is your past, present, and future we talked about. And now we're going to talk about the general energy for May. Okay, the overarching energy for May. So the overarching energy for May is you have planted a lot of seeds, and by seeds we're talking about the projects that you've started. And now you're just waiting for the results. Some of the results you will see soon, and some of the results you will see later. But this is definitely your general overarching energy, is you're just waiting to see. And since this is your future, it looks like it's all going to happen for you. This is what I call the karma card, the justice card. What you put into it, hopefully, is what you get. And this is saying that there's balance here. So you are getting what you put into it, Sag. It's really going to be a good month for you. But I guess nothing is perfect, because here we have 7 of Swords, where you feel like somebody's betrayed you, somebody's lied to you, somebody was dishonest, and you just want to get away from that person. I don't really see that anywhere else here. So we'll pull more cards to clarify this, but there is something else that's going on as a sideline to what you're trying to achieve for the month of May. And this is something that bothers you, but it's not It's not so great that you feel, you know, you have to take action right now, but you're just disappointed. You're just disappointed in the situation. So the advice here is try to slow down, you know, with your multitasking, because this is a multitask card and it's also a decision card. So you're making all these decisions, you're multitasking, and the advice here is try to pace yourself a little bit better, because in the future you're going to wear yourself out. So this advice card is saying pace it, you know, put some schedules into it and try to slow it down a little bit so you don't wear yourself out. This card is saying if you're working with other people to achieve your goals, and it looks like this is for your family, you want to include them. You'll want to include them in what you're planning, because you may not realize some of your plans are affecting them, and to them it's in a negative way, and you might think it's all positive. So make sure you, as the leader of these projects, you are empathetic to also how they feel about these changes that you're trying to make, and maybe even some effort on their part to participate in growing whatever these projects are. Might require their participation and contribution. So to be empathetic to how they feel about it, and as a leader of the projects, and to show some tolerance too, like if they feel that this is not what they want, but you're not so into having this plan, maybe you can come to a compromise. But your leadership's going to be required in this month with regard to your family and others who are going to be affected by all these new projects that you're so excited about, which is going to work out well for you. But you don't want to lose the love of the people that matter to you as you're trying to achieve these things. So that's what this card is saying. And then this card is saying, just like this card right here, if you don't pace yourself, you're going to feel burdened, you're going to feel exhausted, you're going to be done. You're going to be done for the month. You're not going to be able to really move some of these projects into the next month because you're going to be so worn out. So this is like, I'm done. I have no more energy. I have no more power. I'm just done. And you don't want this. You're just so burdened. You don't want to feel burdened, and you don't want to feel that you have so many tasks you just can't keep up with them. And so that's what these are advising. All right, let me go ahead and pull a couple more cards out of here, or 3 more cards actually from this tarot deck, so we can kind of, are you choosing them for me? It looks like it. So these have been chosen for me. Oh my gosh, those are actually pretty good cards. So, Sag, are you about to have a proposal? Or, it looks like there's some more bonding going on here. More closeness happening with regard to your partner or your special person. So this is 2 of Cups is like a proposal card. Is very romantic, and so this, if you are in a non-committed relationship, you're growing a lot closer, and this relationship is getting very strong for you. If you're a single Sag or someone who's not in a committed relationship, this could also stand for growing closer with the people that you love. And it may not be a romantic love, but it could be family or friends that you're just having more of a stronger bond with them this month, where you get along and you spend more time with them. So this is a very, very good card. But on that note, there's also some conflict going on. There's some competition. Okay, so we have 5 of Wands. This kind of conflict is more of a rivalry. So And this could also mean obstacles to deal with. And I think that these obstacles might be this right here. I see this is this. So this dishonesty and stuff might have to do with work. I'm thinking it has more to do with the workplace, not in your network, not in your close ties, your family, your friends. I think this more has to do with coworkers trying to, what do you call it? Trying to, do things behind your back. There's another word I was trying to think of, but I just couldn't pull it out of my brain. Okay, so yeah, so here you have co-workers that are working against you, creating obstacles, creating, challenges for you to achieve some of these goals that are also from work. So you have projects, personal projects, and you also have work projects in the making that will help you expand your resources. And with regard to work, you have people working against you. And you know this. You know it. That's why you're trying to get away from them. As your general energy, which is like a sidebar to all of this other stuff that's going on. So that's there. That's why this is here. Now we have clarity on what was going on with this card, which seemed to be on its own in this whole reading. And here we have the sun. My goodness, can't get any better than this. So with the sun, we're saying you're gonna find yourself in a place, and you might already be feeling that, Sagittarius. I think you're already feeling that. Except for you're being a little too hard on yourself here, and you just need to take it easy. Forgive yourself. You're doing the best that you can, and there's no need to be too hard on yourself. But here you will feel the sun, you'll feel the warmth of satisfaction, of achievement, of reaching your goals, because you see how this is very bright and happy, and also these colors pretty much match, right? So it's not just with your personal goals and the ambitions that you have that you're trying to achieve for May, but also you are getting closer to the people you love. There's more bonding there. There's more communication. Well, there's better communication. There's more closeness, and then there's more closeness, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, so that's wonderful. Okay, so let me pull some oracle cards for you, Sag, so we know what further guidance we can get here for May. Please help us give good guidance to Sagittarius on November 22 to December 21, babies. Let's see. Okay, so we have release. Release that which burdens you, and that is this. This is what you're trying to do. You're trying to release. You're trying to get away from it. Trying to let go. Let go of being hard on yourself, and release the concerns that you have about this, because I don't think they're going to really be able to do anything against you. They're trying, but I think you have a very strong foundation at work that this is just not really going to work. So just release them. All right, now let's see what else we have for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, don't let those people get on your case or make you feel bad. We also have here abundance. And then with the abundance card, this is a reminder that you have many gifts. Again, that kind of goes with don't be so hard on yourself. You actually are achieving a lot more than you realize. And you have many gifts. You have a lot of experience, knowledge, inherent intelligence, education that you can pull from, some skills, abilities, special abilities that you can pull from. Also, not just from yourself, but you have friends. All of us have things that we're really good at, and things that we know we are expert in. And this card is just reminding you of that. So you know that you don't have to just pull from your own information or your own abilities to do these things that you're trying to achieve here, but you also can pull from those friends or other people that you know, experts that you know, that can also help advise you. And then we're going to pull one more card. And we have patience. Okay, so with patience, it's just a reminder, it takes time. It takes time to see the fruit of your labor. And that's just a reminder for you. Okay, so that's the guidance. Don't worry about these people who are trying to work against you. You pretty much have a lot of stability at work. People already know what you can do. There are people who like you, and so you're going to be successful there. You have many gifts at your disposal, so take advantage of it, use that, and you just need to remember that all your hard work will pay off. It just takes time. It just takes time for things to happen. Okay? Some things work out fast, but most of the time we just kind of have to wait for things to come about. All right. Or to grow, or to develop. So I am now going to pull an angel card for you, Sag. And the angel cards have a corresponding gemstone that has its own specific energy that you may find useful to have around you if you like. See, I have all these stones too. Not going to go into what all of them mean, but you might recognize some of them if you're into having stones or gems. All right, so here we go. Let me pull an angel card for you. Oh, these cards are very shiny, slippery. Okay, so we have here Archangel Ariel. My light shines brightly. What did I say? What did I just get through saying, Sag? Don't worry about these people, because your light shines brightly. They already know you're good at work. Okay, so this is the sunstone. Oh, well, how about that? Here's the sun, and the suggestion is the sunstone. It says, have you been feeling down in the dumps? Hello. Looks like that kind of goes with that. Do you need some enthusiasm? This is a time of prosperity and purpose. Step into your power and be all that you were meant to be. You are aligned with the magnificence and the courage to show your splendor. You go, Sag! It sounds like this is your month, okay? So don't underestimate yourself. Don't allow others to undermine you. Just be you, okay? This is your power month. All right, so now that I've finished your reading, that concludes the reading portion of it. We're going to go into the phase of you asking your personal question, and then I will pull a fortune stick for it. So I'm going to clear the table so we have space. Grab all these cards here. And, and by the way, Sag, if you are interested in positive affirmation videos, I have a friend who's just starting out, but she actually created this beautiful inspirational quotes for positive affirmations video, and I included the link below. So if you're interested in that, just click on that link and check it out. You might actually enjoy it. I love the music, and I love the quotes and the beautiful, beautiful photos that she's included in the background with all the quotes. So, it's very short. It won't take a lot of your time, but I think you will actually like it. Okay, so before I do this, take 2 deep, long breaths and slowly let them out. And once you do that, you can ask your personal question. Now, your personal question, if it includes a person, please say their name. Okay? Okay, now I'm going to shake up these sticks. And the way this works is I shake it up really good, mix them up, and then I kind of let them loose, and the stick that falls the furthest away from all the other sticks is your stick, Sag. So, are you ready? Okay. So this one is the furthest from all the other sticks, as you can see, right? This one. So I'm going to take this stick, and it's actually number 16. It's number 16. And don't ask me to read what these letters say, because I don't know that language, and I would not do it justice. So I'm going to put it in here. All right. So number 16. Here's the pamphlet. See, Chinese fortune sticks, the oldest known method of fortune telling in the world. Luckily, they translated this to English for us, but it sounds kind of like a poem. So it makes it even more interesting. So here we go. Number 16. Your luck for today, 16. Number only fair, and means for you a day of care. Your fortune, success in wealth and legal things. Your fortune is the best. The fates regret you'll not succeed in love like all the rest. A sudden journey with a pleasant fellow traveler. You will get your wish, but only by hard work. So I don't know what your personal question was, but I hope that you felt that this was helpful to you. And also, if the reading didn't resonate with you, I hope that you were able to take away something from it, at least that you thought was useful in your current life situation. So, thank you. I really, really appreciate you watching this reading and joining me today. And if you liked it, please be sure to like and subscribe for me. And remember, it's your choice to live life your way. And until next time, best wishes always. Thank you, Sagittarius. Bye.